Hello everyone and welcome to Movie Melee. I am Detective Artemis, and before we go on, as I always say, please make sure you hit that thumbs up button because I know it and you already know the rest. Also, this video is sponsored by Neft Vodka. Please drink responsibly and remember, no Neft left behind. I don't care what you guys say, that's the slogan. I don't care, send me that check, I'll be home waiting naked. With the recent release of Resident Evil 3, the remake, I got into a very Resident Evil mood and decided to rewatch the first movie and make a comparison video to the first game. Also, by the way, the game, Resident Evil 3 remake, very awesome. Check it out and make sure you might have a diaper nearby because they waste no time getting into it. Also, why am I making this video? Because I am quarantined, I got very little shit to do, and I love the game, so I figured, why in the hell not? So sit back and let's take a stroll to survival horror memory lane. In 1996, Capcom released Resident Evil to the world, and it was a huge success, selling millions worldwide and spawning sequels and spin-offs. So it was only a matter of time until a movie was released, which it did in 2002. And speaking of the movie, there were quite a bit of deviations. Let's start with the easiest thing, the characters. No character here is from any of the games, especially goddamn Alice and her zombie wonderland bullshit. Like that red dress? That's supposed to be a reference to Ada Wong, a character from Resident Evil 2. I also like how the cover has her holding a grenade launcher, but she only uses a handgun in the movie. No one even uses a damn grenade launcher in the movie. That's false advertisement. The amnesiac part of her character is a reference to the main character, Ark Thompson from Resident Evil Survivor. Another fun fact about Alice, our main character, the person we're supposed to invest in, no one says her name. That's right, if you didn't read the end credits, you would have never known her name was Alice. Honestly, the story didn't really need her. I mean, what does she really do? Kick some dogs? Waste some screen time remembering something that didn't mean anything to the plot at all? All these Umbrella Squad geeks are not from the game. Not even Hunk from Resident Evil 2 was there. Her fake husband Spence is not in the game, though I assume his name is a reference to Oswald Spencer, one of the founding members of Umbrella and the mansion owner from the first game. The original story from the game had the STARS Alpha team look for their missing Bravo team and investigate their disappearance and the mysterious zombie-like murders in the mountain area, while their leader was a double agent for Umbrella the whole time. The whole story of the movie was someone stole the T-virus and let it leak, causing the underground facility's automatic system called the Red Queen to lock down and kill everyone inside to contain the virus. So Umbrella's military team goes to investigate. Also in the movie there was a cure for the T-virus, whereas the game, there is no cure, but self-destruct sequences. Now there was a lab underground both mansions. The main difference was that in the game, it was just a lab and not a housing facility, whereas in the movie, it was a massive housing lab facility. That's a reference to Resident Evil 2, where that exists under the city, like the movie as well. The aforementioned STARS members are not in the movie or ever mentioned, so the traditional characters of Jill Valentine and Chris Redfield are not in the movie. Sure, they were in the sequels, but I am talking about part 1 of the games to part 1 of the movie. The monsters here are zombies, dogs, and a quick shot of the infected crows. That's probably the only thing they got right in the movie from the game. Then there's the Licker, who was the main boss monster, and not Tyrant from the game, but a fucking secondary monster from Resident Evil 2. Lame. In the movie, Matt is looking for his sister. Much like Resident Evil 2, Claire is looking for her brother Chris. Matt also gets infected by the Licker and then gets dragged by Umbrella scientists. Also the scientist here, played by Jason Isaacs, yes, that's him, is credited as Dr. William Birkin, the main baddie in, you guessed it, Resident Evil 2. You know, I'm starting to think that Paul Anderson wanted to make a Resident Evil 2 movie more than part 1, with all these damn references to it. The Red Queen is also not in the game, but she did give us the most memorable line from the movie.
You're all going to die down here.
The music here is trash. Thanks a lot, Marilyn. It doesn't give the right tone or the creepy atmosphere. Sure, the games were cheesy, but they also were scary and created senses of dread and vulnerability. Here it feels like a shitty music video with an overly industrial electronic score and mindless action. So in the end, the tone was off, the story was bastardized, and the main characters were absent. The movie bears very little to the first game and is really only Resident Evil by name. Jam-packing references from the sequel games is not fan service and by no means does it make it a faithful adaptation.
You're all going to die down here.
Shut up, bitch. Boy, I cannot wait for that Resident Evil reboot movie to happen, if it ever happens, because you know, this whole year, it's canceled. And there was supposed to be a Resident Evil Netflix show as well, which was supposed to start shooting this month, but again, that's not gonna happen. Thanks a lot, you know what, because I'm not gonna say that. Nope, I am not gonna get taken down by the YouTube gods. Please, no, I got a family to feed. So do you guys agree with me, and were there any other references that I missed? Please let me know in the comments down below, and do not forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to this amazing channel. I am Detective Artemis, and until next time, friends, keep surviving.
It's like you just wanted to get this over with.
No. It's weird, but I actually get excited, like shooting. I have a partial right now, I'm not gonna lie. Is it still rolling? Turn this off right now.